Alright guys, first of all, congratulations on the film. I think it's another masterpiece of horror. You have been doing this horror for a while now, so how do you know what is going to scare people?
I think the best thing that you can do is use yourself as a gauge, you know, whatever I come up with, and if I think it gets to me in some ways, it gets into my head and it kind of affects me in some way, then I think I'm onto something. And then it's about trying to find methods and ways to sort of convey that onto the big screen.
My name is Bill Wilkins.
What do you make of that voice?
Sounds confused. Do you see now?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Patrick, since the first movie, have you added any new elements to your character?
We just try to push the characters in every aspect. If he would stand by his wife in the first one, now he's gonna even defend her. Now he's gonna take on the skeptics. If he was a little more romantic in the first one, now we want even more of that. And
was it challenging to do that Elvis impersonation?
Yes. We were just saying that was like
that's like the highlight of the movie now.
It was pretty fun, I will say. My mom will be proud.
Well, I mean, Patrick just reminded me that was the very first thing when I came back onto the project. I texted him out of the blue, going, "Hey, do you play the guitar?" I knew that he'd sing.
Yes,
I knew that
why?
he could sing.
What are you doing? What are you coming up with?
I was like, "You'll find out soon enough."
Does it feel like the voice is coming from inside you?
More like it's coming from behind me.
Janet, are you all right?
Stop calling me Janet.
You know, the Warrens are, of course, you know, the main characters of the movie, but we also have Janet, which is a very important character. How was the process of casting Madison, and how was working with her?
You know, as you can imagine, it was very difficult to try and find, you know, a kid that age that has to do so much in the film. She has to emote so much. You know, like, talk about her. The emotional roller coaster she has to go through, right? You know, she has to be, you know, an innocent young kid, and then she has to be possessed, and then she has to be sweet, and then she has to be emotionally sort of broken. I mean, it was tough, and yeah, we looked all around, and you know, we looked in. Obviously, we started in England first, and then we looked in Australia, and then eventually, I cannot believe that we found Madison, of all places, in the south of the United States.
Yeah.
How was it working with her?
I mean, she's great. Listen, this both says, the story I would tell both reflects on my stupidity and on her talent. We did the read-through, and I was sitting there staring at her, and she was unbelievable. I mean, accent, everything, just in the read-through. And I was trying to figure out why I know her. She looks so familiar to me, but she was British, and I was like, then I thought, you know, she's roughly close to my son's age, and I thought, she must just be the British equivalent of one of my son's friends. And then afterwards I said, "You are so good, it's so nice to meet you." And she drops the accent. She's like, "Patrick, we worked together, I actually played your daughter." And I was like, wow.
Honey, you're bleeding. What is happening?
I had a premonition of your death.
Are we going to see more of you working together, like, say, DC Cinematic Universe?
He went there.
He did.
He went there. He went there. I take a leaf out of, you know, out of what Sean Connery, is it? Never say never.
That's right.
You never know what's going to happen. Yes.
We will find something.
We'll find something for sure.
Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, man.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.